Hey everybody, it's Old Chaplain V, back for another look at step number 12. Having had a spiritual awakening as a result of these steps, we tried to carry the message to others and to practice these principles in all our affairs. Well, this is the 12th step, but it's, as we say in the AA world, it's the beginning of a new life. We'll be working these steps and embracing these principles for the rest of our life because old habits are hard to break. But there's something else that's happening at the same time. When we have a spiritual awakening and we begin to see things through the eyes of faith, we have a new purpose to our life. It seems like we're called to see life differently, and God kind of guides us to places where we've never been before. I know myself personally, after I've kind of had my wake-up call, I was starting to get into other kinds of meetings like codependency meetings and children of adult alcoholics and things that really started helping me see a bigger world than the world that I was part of. I was basically of the world. It was all about selfishness, self-centeredness, what was in for me, what's expected of me, what should I be doing to be successful. And of course that came with a lot of pressure, which led to a lot of drinking, which led to a lot of other problems. But this time, it seems like things happened. This spiritual awakening, my sponsor said everybody's different. We all have different spiritual awakenings, but it's kind of like a grace. We were blind, but now we see. It's a gift from God. It's like an intervention, but it's a divine intervention. Wake up, O Israel. But to start doing volunteer work, doing things we've never done before. It was like I was of the world, but this was a whole different world I was exposed to. And I thought, how could I have been so stupid and selfish? All this going on, and there's so many opportunities to meet people and to see their joy and purpose. And doing volunteer work, it was like a whole new world for me. But of course then, there's the old habits that we've stepped into our comfort zone, and we got to keep working our program. And that's the whole point. God helps us with that. It's like the refiner's fire. We got to burn off some of those treasures that we put into our comfort zone, and God's going to be packing heat. He's going to be burning that off if we, there's kind of a repentance part of this also. So it's an intervention, but it's a divine intervention, and we have the grace to do the next right thing. Well, God bless you, everybody. Thank you for watching. This is Old Chaplain V signing